Hey guys, welcome to another Plan With Me video. You're going to notice a lot of background noise in this video because my son is actually awake and he's playing behind me, so sorry in advance for all of that. But this week I decided not to use a Etsy kit. I'm using some sheets from the seasonal MAMBI sticker book, and I go ahead and just get started with my bottom washi, which is from the washi that I'm about to put down after I wipe this out is from Michael's, and then all the skinny solid washis are from, I got them off of Amazon, but you can also get them from Michael's. So like always, I just white out the little pattern at the bottom so that it doesn't show through on the washi, and then I use my Victoria's Secret card to kind of rip it. My son thinks that's a great idea, apparently. So I just take some of the solid green washi to layer underneath it, and I do that on both sides, obviously, and then I will move on to the sidebar. So this week was the week of Memorial Day. We didn't do a whole lot. We usually just kind of hang out with our family, but my aunt was out of town, so my mom was house sitting, so we actually got to go use her pool and do a little barbecue, which was nice. So, I don't do the sidebar, apparently. I move straight into Monday. So I go ahead and put a remember and then a heart checklist from the MAMBI sticker books and write down a few things that I needed to take to my aunt's house for our barbecue. And then I wanted to take my son's 6-month pictures because he's already 6 months old, which is insane. And then I put down one of the full boxes that come from the books and put a Memorial Day text sticker. And then it comes with some it comes with some deco. So I went ahead and used some of that to mark the barbecue that we were having. And then I put down a full box at the top of Tuesday, and then I make a list there as well for some things that I needed to do at work. So we needed to still find a daycare for my son, and then I needed to update the sheet that I've been working on for work. So we finally found a daycare. I was really, really excited. You'll see later on that we go and kind of interview her, and I love her. So he starts there on Monday. It's currently Monday the 5th, and he starts next Monday. So that laundry sticker, that washing machine, is from Sweet Bean Plans. I need to do my laundry, and sorry, my son's choking. That bath sticker is from Little Red Prince. My son has mastered, I guess it's a 6-month thing, he has mastered the fake cough, so that's what you hear. He's not actually choking. No, Rebel. Sorry, my dog is also wanting attention. So the kettlebell sticker for the 6 a.m. boot camp on Wednesday is from Sweet Bean Plans, I think. And then I decided to move over to the sidebar. I'd forgotten to do it. So I'm just taking some washi and a triple habit tracker from Peanut Butter Taco, and then I just cut the washi after I put the box down, so that way I can use the habit tracker as like a size reference, so I make sure I cut the washi long enough. And then that quarter box is from, I believe that's from the Planner Junkie, and I use that to mark my menu, and then I'm just counting off to make sure I have enough space to put our meals down. And sorry this is out of frame. I do move it so you can see what I'm doing in just a second. Him and his fake cough. So I cut a little remember header, I guess, so that it fits on the washi. Sorry, I was blanking there. And then I was just wanting to remind myself that I was working from home all week, because I don't normally do that, but since we're trying to find somewhere for my son to stay, we've been kind of having to juggle that. So I move on to the second half of the week to put in what I know is happening there. So my planning style is a little bit hectic and crazy and weird. So I sit down at the beginning of the week, usually Sunday evening or Monday morning, and I'll plan out everything that I can, everything I know that's happening that week. And then throughout the week, I'll sit down the night before or the morning of and plan out anything that comes up. So that's why you'll see that I go through and put a bunch of stuff, and then I'll go back and jump around a little bit. So on Friday, I cut a full box kind of in half, and use that to mark a boot camp that I was doing, and that little running donut is from Bubba Bear Studio. So that boot camp, holy crap, that'll kick your butt, man. I was so sore. There was another boot camp on Saturday morning, but I was way too sore to be able to go to it. But I really loved it. I've never done a group workout of any kind, and I really enjoyed it. It helps, I guess, push you and keep you motivated, which was nice. And I've also never worked out with a personal trainer, which is also kind of a cool little thing to be able to do, so you actually know what you're doing, because I don't work out. I don't know how to do all that stuff. But she's good. She'll show you how to do everything, and then if you need to like modify it, for example, if you just had a baby like 6 months ago and you have no abs to speak of, she'll help you modify things. So I am just cutting a bunch of washi. If you watch Nikki Plus 3 or Soda Pop Studio, they both do this little like washi banner. So I was just cutting up some washi to make a little banner for the weekend. And then I put the same washi that I used on the bottom across the top of the little flags that I cut, just so you can't see that they're all uneven. And then I'll put my weekend banner that I got out of the one of the MAMBI sticker books. It's not the seasonal one, but a different MAMBI sticker book. And then I just take this full box and put it down on Sunday to mark that we went to church. He's moving all over the place. My son can't crawl yet, but he can roll everywhere. And he's working on crawling. He's so close. That little heart eye bear is from Bubba Bear Studio, and I was marking that I had my nephew and two of my friends' boys over for pretty much the whole day for like a play date. So now I'm moving into my daily plans, and then I just use a quarter box from the Planner Junkie, and that heart is from the MAMBI sticker books to mark that I had lunch with my sister, and then I needed to drop off our on-call phone because I was working from home. I wasn't obviously in the office to hand it off to the next person, so I had to take it over there after I had lunch with my sister. Now I'm just cutting down another full box to just take up some space. Oh no, I do actually write into that. I don't actually have my planner in front of me like I usually do, but I marked that we interviewed the daycare that I really, really loved, and then I finally remembered to put in the menu, because it's in I keep my menu in my traveler's notebook, and I didn't have it in the room when I first did my sidebar, so I had to go get it and remember to put it in there. That laundry basket is from Sweet Bean Plans, and I need to finally put away my clothes because I was procrastinating on that. And then that dishwasher is from Adorably Amy Designs, and I got it from it was a freebie combined with a Bubba Bear kit, I think. I'm pretty sure that's right. And then I'm just layering this little box from the MAMBI sticker books over some washi to mark that we had dinner. There's a group of us from work. We call ourselves the Plastics. Well, we didn't actually call ourselves the Plastics. Somebody else started referring to us as the Plastics, and it just sort of stuck. That meal prep sticker at the bottom of Wednesday is from Peanut Butter Taco. And I was just marking that I needed to do some prep for breakfast because I didn't have anything to eat for breakfast for that week. Then I'm just taking a leftover box that I had put on Friday. I'm taking the leftover part of that box to layer a clean cage sticker from Sweet Bean Plans because I need to clean my hedgehog cages. And then that laptop sticker is from Peanut Butter Taco, just marking some things that I need to do from work. And then I move over to Thursday and just put down a full box. I really love that blue color. It's really pretty. And then that today sticker is also from the sticker book. I could just fit weed people, which sounds like we do drugs. We don't. They come and spray for weeds in the yard. And I needed to remember that they were coming that day because I can't let my dogs out while they're there, obviously. And then I just used the skinny washi as a header and put down a coffee Mona from Bubba Bear Studio because I was so very tired. And then that little laptop is from Little Red Prince. Ooh, I'm running out of breath. So sorry I was out of frame. The wine sticker I just put down is from Nikki Plus 3. And I didn't actually end up with any me time. I had to give my son a bath, and I think he was being difficult that night. I just remember I didn't end up drinking any wine. So the little husband I just put down is from Bubba Bear Studio. I needed to mark that my husband was working from home so that I could go into the office because I have some meetings on Fridays, which I'm about to mark. I'm just layering some washi, and then I'm going to put that flag down to mark some meetings that I have. My son is like rolling all over the place behind me. So I moved the meeting, or the today sticker, so I can write meeting in terrible, terrible cursive. And then those little dots are from the Planner Junkie. They're called life dots. And I just used those to mark a couple of meetings that I needed to remember to go to for Friday. And then I also filled in that I needed to wash towels because I'm actually filling all of this out on Thursday afternoon, I believe. Then I just put down a full box, and I was trying to get it straight and had a hard time doing that when I was cutting it. So I used that to make like a kind of a half box for the meal prep sticker from the Planner Junkie because I needed to meal prep my pulled pork that I was doing on Saturday, which was delicious, by the way. And then that crock pot sticker is from Peanut Butter Taco. And then I'm just using that crooked box to take up some space. And then the Today Will Be Great is from the MAMBI sticker books. And I just put that down because I knew I would be playing with the kids all day because I had the 3 boys plus my son. So I had 4 boys, 5 if you want to include my husband, which you probably should because he's kind of like a kid too. But it was a lot of fun. We had a water balloon fight and a silly string fight, and it was great. The wind down sticker is from Little Red Prince, and the laptop that I put down on the end of Sunday is from Peanut Butter Taco. I did not end up going to that's why I didn't have any me time. I got sick on Thursday. I had some chili for lunch, like a really late lunch, and it made me sick. So I put a sick bear down on the top of Friday from Bubba Bear Studio. And this is my completed spread. So I'm going to zoom you in so you can take a close-up look at the completed spread and see it in all of its glory. And let's see, there's only one piece of dog hair that I can see. That's pretty impressive. I fight with dog hair like the whole time I do these. And then I realized that box was crooked, and I thought about fixing it, and I was like, nope, it'll probably peel up the paper. Because the Happy Planner stickers are removable, you just have to be fast in removing them. So this is my spread. I'll show you what I have left over in the sticker books. I have tons of stuff because they have a whole bunch of different stickers. So my son is growling behind me. So lots and lots of stuff left over. So I can do a whole bunch of other spreads with this kind of color scheme, I guess. Not as many boxes left over, but there are still plenty that I could use. And I do like that it comes with some deco as well. So I hope you liked this spread. I hope my son wasn't too distracting in the background. Please give it a thumbs up and subscribe to my channel, and have a great week. Thanks for watching. Bye.